So, skateboard. Well, there you have it. They didn't want their bad keep exposed. I did one of these videos before, and I think it's time to try another one. That is to find the weird cards on Arena I still haven't crafted as a content creator for the entire existence of Arena since its very first set, its very first closed beta. I think I've collected most of the cards that you can collect for Magic Arena, but you never know, and there's still occasionally uncollected cards. And since Brawl is the format where every card has a home, as I remember LVD had a tweet like that, and I really liked it, that is what we're going to try to do. So here we go. Uncollected blue commanders. I'm not ready for that. I can't do that. April O'Neil live on the scene. Oh God, the first two cards are turtles. Whenever a mutant ninja turtle you control enters in, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. Oh my God, I have not crafted Katara. I have played against this a lot of times. I have never crafted this. Lock it in. Lock it in, my friends. We're playing Katara. This is a very popular little commander. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, you get an experience counter. When it attacks, draw a card for each experience counter you have. If you do, discard a card. This is such a CGB card too. How have I not played this? All right, we're gonna dig in and build a Katara deck. And you know, you would have thought I just did this to be toxic, but no, I really, that's what came up. That's the thing. Let's do it. Okay, deck building, epic length work done. So I've built a Rude Katara waterbending mentor deck with a bunch of islands and a bunch of flask cards and a million counter spells and an insanely low curve. Just a first draft, we're just gonna dive in. I like to play and then tune my decks over time instead of try to get them absolutely perfect, and then maybe we do a 2.0 someday. But did try to add a good amount of ways to keep the opponents completely off balance. Yes, there's a lot of counter spells, but not everything is counter spells, and a lot of these 2-mana creatures that just eat removal to try to pave the way for Katara in more traditional means of like, here's a creature, you have to deal with it because it's really good. Okay, they dealt with it, but can they also handle my commander? So we are going to go be the nastiest, bluest blue mage who ever blew it. So let's dive in and let the Katara nonsense begin. Thank you to the sponsors of today's video, CoolStuffInc.com. Use promo code CGB5 at the website. As many of you have, get a free CovertGoBlue Worm Rider / Construct token, double-sided for double the value. Promo code CGB5, CoolStuffInc.com, and then put your cards in Dragon Shield sleeves, the sleeves that I use. That's Dragon Shield. If we went first, this hand could be keepable. Promo code CGB5 at Dragon Shield. You can also find the official like CovertGoBlue logo sleeves on Dragon Shield's site. Yeah, this works much better. So we do have the fetch land mana base. Originally it was to play the delve cards. I didn't add them. So right now I'm thinning my deck and using Brainstorm better, I guess. Say no, Truefellows. Yep, this card is a little busted. We gotta say no to it. It has to go. All right, boom, Katara. They're mono green. They can't deal with anything, right? There's no way. That can't block. Yeah, I think I care about that. Spreading Seas, I don't know if that is supposed to be in the deck. Gonna be really honest, that is a loose one. I will discard a card. That's it. Nice. I wouldn't recommend the play I just made. Seems really bad. But I'm filling my graveyard, right? That has to be intentional. So Force Spike won't do it here, actually. Still, might as well draw a card. Immediately the deck has flaws. That's not good. How do I give it Island Walk now that I've done Spreading Seas? I think Harbinger of the Seas still works. but I don't know about this. Oh, nice. Didn't see that one coming. Oopsie, should have played your commander. It's one anyway. All right, spreading seas, and we need delve cards. We need dig through time. It's a top card, but sometimes, especially when I'm like doing all these 1 and 2 drops, I forget about the high end cards. So where'd you go? I mean, obviously spreading seas is bad against mono green. It's not what I put it there for, but that doesn't mean we should keep it. Treasure Cruise can probably go in the deck because a draw 3 is good even on my turn, but also doesn't quite fit theme. Dig through time, inexcusable exclusion. Do you guys build decks like this? Queue up, realize immediately something doesn't work, or you forgot something. I feel like in standard I can build a whole deck and have minimal tweaks, but in brawl I can't do it. There's too many cards. There's just way too many cards. I can make a perfectly acceptable shell, but as far as like making a tuned brawl deck, it takes so long, so many games, and I'm like, half the time there's a risk that if I just start playing those games, I don't actually finish the job. I get annoyed or sick of it, or I just have something else to do and I don't come back to it, and then I never put out the video, and that's not fair to you guys. This is an interesting one. So we're gonna run out like the Kitsa. This is double combats. Yuck. But on the play, I think we can run out Kitsa too. I mean, they're getting their mulligan on. Brainstorm's in the deck, so we don't fetch on turn 1 unless we absolutely have to, or if we're against blue and we think they're going to stifle us. But yeah, this is probably a thought scour ourselves, unless I go Sylvan Tutor on turn 1. Nope, they're not green. So that's not happening. What do they got? Turn 1 Esper Sentinel. Ruby Collector. This is a busted card. Ox Ruby is a really good card. If you've heard of it, you know. Subtlety. Come back. Horse Spike. Let's make a blocker. They didn't expect that, I bet. Again, we're getting the removal, and then we play the Katara. And Katara actually fits our curve really well next turn with the Force Spike. You know they want to get in with that Collector, and they're looking at their Lightning Bolt like, well, I don't want to bolt that. I want to bolt their commander. I'm like, exactly. You've fallen into my trap. Okay, they play Arabella instead. Cool. Play this land. How do we trigger prowess? Not easily, to be honest. We could attack and see if they block. They can't kill it. They might be afraid to block. This is just a free roll. They know I'm full of instants. Okay, yeah. All right, let's drop Katara. Now experience counters are a thing. I'm also just going to fetch now, just in case they could respond to the fetch on their turn. Maybe if they doubled up the spells they want to cast somehow and it mattered. It's not very likely to matter, but who knows. Also, prowess triggers on their turn make attacking into Kitsa worse. So look at that, little blue creatures facing off against Boros creatures. And we're actually outsizing them right now. Feels good. There's the swords. How do we deal? How do we deal? Do we just let that be? We could spike it. Do they have anything else to do with 2 mana? Probably nothing great. All right, feels bad to not get the experience counter, but let it be. We're doing okay. What is your power 2? Yeah. Ooh, okay. I want triggers. Don't shock me. Motivator. Target creature gains haste. Do we care? Let's see if we can loot into something that changes our play. Consult. We might need it to get the land. I think we just discard the really expensive card here. No. I mean, this is probably a card that helps us win the game. Mastermind's not that good. I think we can let the Mastermind go. Scold this? I think not. It's annoying. But Keats doing a good job. Holding it down. Scavenger grounds, no graveyard to hate here. Plaza. Giver of runes. Think that has to go. Yep. And that can go. Come at me. You wanna play? Okay. Let's draw a discard. Gale, pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, is Consult actually... Consult can be the land we need. I think I just let Gale go because we have the counterspell of counterspells right here. And look at Keatsa just running this place. But we'll take the land as we try to set up the rebuke. Drowner's not bad. Now they could triple block this. There's no way they triple block this, right? Don't even risk it. It is kind of a sign of weakness, though, to pass. But maybe it'll get them to cast their spells. Now, they did leave this in the yard, which... is that a helping hand? What is this? At the beginning of combat, your turn, target creature you control gains this. Choose a creature in your hand, it gets that. I mean, that's a card. You. Okay. I think we will bring out the Drowner, hold up the Scavenger Grounds because we can exile Raph and Leo. Lock this down because why not? Probably remove it next turn. It's a little good. And their offense still isn't clicking. And these discard choices are painful. But the rebuke is looking worse and worse. We are hitting lands. All right, they can pump both, lose one. If we 3 steps and become a 2/4, they lose... This is creatures you control. I guess I would take that trade at this point. If they block with a motivator, that's fine. I kind of want to get rid of Arabella. Is that stupid? All right, then let's see what they do. I guess I'm not going to do it. I'm going to bring out Katara. Katara into counterspell. Try to get our card advantage engine cooking. It's a little risky, but we have 3 steps copying the Drowner. We took the Scavenger Grounds down so they can go for their reanimation here. Or not. They have Lightning uncounterable because they top decked Cavern of Souls. Well, that's brutal. What's that going to do to us? Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, something damage something. I mean, that's just kind of GG's-ish, but I guess I can try to 3 steps copy Drowner, tap it. This is not a human. Why'd they leave that in the graveyard after all? Is there anything on board that deals with this? Or is this just a mistake? They want their Mox Ruby, they get it. Combat damage to a player until your next turn. If a source would deal damage to that permanent or player, deals double. So they're gonna pump all. This stealing double doesn't matter, but when they give it the ruby pump, it's going to matter a lot. When it deals combat damage to a player, so it's not double strike, right? So what if we did this? What would happen? They'd kill these two and then it would live. Okay, if we did these two, it does first strike damage here. Then takes one. That's not good. Yeah, I can't block that. I can't block those very well. I think you have to go here. Thank you for your service to this game. That's got to get off the field. I mean, I have a plan for the counter spell. I need more cards, so I've got to do this part right. But we got to get that thing out of here. Now play your Mox. Thank you. That's an experience counter. Not my favorite experience counter, mind you, but it is an experience counter. Yikes. I mean, do we even attack here just to draw a discard? I don't think so. We've got this. And see what happens. Probably copying Drowner. And with 2 mana up, we can then immediately use this Drowner to shuffle back in this Lightning. Ooh, the Plaza. Are they gonna do it? Don't do it. They did it. Okay. First strike is a hell of a drug. 1, 2, but then 2. So if these all block, we can kill this. The Survivalist is slowly destroying us. Ooh, 5, no. Well, that's the right play. All right, what you got? Okay. FOMO. Hullbreaker Horror that we can't quite cast, and we're gonna brainstorm lock, but we're gonna draw out of it. How about that? All right, blocking this isn't going to do much good. And then we go to 5, and then we go to... No, we go to 6. We go to 2. We got to kill you. So I think it's like this. What do we need? A miracle? We have a draw 4. And then we just need to not get attacked. All right, it's not that bad. We can do this. And we don't get hit by lightning if we flash in a Hullbreaker Horror. This could be a Mystic Sanctuary, but I don't feel like I have the life points here. Yeah, I'm greedy. All right, playing FOMO won't have haste. How's their delirium? Pretty good, I think. Creature, artifact, instant. Okay, no delirium. All right, so they attack, flash in Hullbreaker Horror, block, take 2, not die. No, that gives haste. Okay. Oh no. We had a line and we lost it. All right. Well, if they go for it, if they go FOMOing, then what do we have to do now? The Hull Breaker won't do it. So now we have to draw some kind of interaction because this is a 3-3, so we're dead on board. All right. We dig deeper with the Omen, but we could still hit Upheaval as an out with the Quicken. That is not Upheaval. Aetherize? That's too bad. That was sad. Jesus, did they have to draw exactly Arena of Glory? Couldn't they draw any other land? Ah, what a fight. The light, they also, God, they're good at ripping lands. They also ripped the Cavern of Souls when they needed it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got beat down by the top deck gods. They didn't just need a land. They drew the only land that could get them where they needed to go. Brutal. Brutal. Hey, Bay. It's the Forest Guardian. Reasonable Doubt is a fun include here, as suspecting Katara makes it harder to block. Hullbreaker Horror in the opener, as well as Mystic Sanctuary, though, is very bad. Okay, this Harbinger might absolutely clown them, so let's keep it. Commandeer, I have no idea. I mean, they have shrines in the deck, right? Maybe I can steal a shrine. It's way worse for me than them. Oh, come on, Delayed Halfling, let's go. Oh! Gaining control of this doesn't seem like it would matter. But when I turn it into an island, it's over. Pass. Fun. Do I let them resolve their bear only to nuke their mana base? No, not yet. Patience. What do you think? Do they have a counter spell? I mean, I can get around it. Haha! Nice breeding pool, nerd. This is gonna be a murder spell. Well, regardless, I got their sprawl. Cyclonic Rift. Okay. I mean, sure. Could have been worse. Yeah, they're gonna go get a basic now, aren't they? But I mean, it's plains, right? They have to get a plains. Okay, or a godless shrine, I guess. And what is your shrine? Okay, the Sanctum. A very slow, lose one life every so often kind of card. All right, mana base assault continues. I'm sure they just gonna beat me down for 4. While they do, probably nothing. Yeah. I love it. Oh, I'm so happy. There's my Reliquary Island. Katara. Water bending. Oh, look at you. And they have a lot of mana open. Do I just let that be? The Commandeer is really sus. I don't know if I want to go down that many cards. I probably don't. I can just cast it for 4. They're trying to beat me down with this bear. I have to believe I'll solve this bear problem as well as this Sanctum problem. Okay, 15, clock ticking. There's no way they're just gonna beat me to death with some bear, right? Arcane Signet, okay. Okay, I'll do that. You got me. Don't even know if this is going to be good. But give me that signet, baby. I ramped myself. The mana denial continues. Give me 2 freshies. Katara. Oh, it resolved this time. Nice. Okay. Just take a good amount of damage, and then we'll figure this out. We will solve this together soon. Just, if the opponent's like top, oh, they hold back. No way. I was gonna say if they're top tier smart, they attack and cast nothing, but they're holding back because they're afraid of Katara's ability. I don't think. Okay, well, in a way they're winning, but I'm at 14. I can take plenty of these bumps. I will eventually draw a solution. Okay, I'll just cast this subtlety then. That's an experience counter. And then I can start attacking, and now the clock is in my favor. It's an island, don't worry about it. Burgeoning. Pay 2. Pay 3. See how I run up my experience? Cyclonic Rift. I mean, this is risky, but we do it. The demolition field can hang around for later. Fly is now our way of getting Katara through. It might wipe the board. I should hold it till next turn. I mean, yeah, slamming the bear and hitting the right shrine is probably their best shot here. I'll Jawari it for the experience. Let's see what they get. It's a big one. It's the Crescent Temple. So 1/1s with prowess. Yikers. Scary. But we got this. I'm going to venture into the dungeon. Some point. The Gale I don't think we need now. Cryptic Command, Flood Maw. Yeah, this is doing it. This is definitely doing it. They are at 9. They are attacking for 4. It's probably not the important part. I'll take the gain 1 life. Mad Mage it is. Okay. Could bounce one of these. Think we wait. This Harbinger of the Seas is doing the work. Sanctum, okay. I think I have the answer for all this. I think I know what I'm going to do. Tap, tap, and return. Bounce a land here. No damage there. Okay, Omen of the Sea. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy, guys. Opt. Mystical Tutor. And now we go get River's Rebuke. Go to my turn. To the Shadow Realm. Maybe I should have attacked first just in case they had a counterspell here, but I think we would have felt it by now. And this is most likely a Salty Ropering. Yeah. Yeah, not being able to cast your spells. Getting your whole board bounced. Dealing with all this blueness. It'll break you. It'll bust you in half. Mox Amber belongs in the deck, doesn't it? It definitely does. Especially with all the 1 mana plays that go with this commander. Yup. Good night. Coup de grace. Man, I'm glad I crafted Katara. You are so much fun. Mox Amber. I think we can just cut a land there. Cheap blue cards are good. Who would have seen it coming? When do we get Mental Misstep for Brawl? That would be a good print. Angataxium Probe. All right. The Orbital Overseer. This is an alchemy commander. I built the deck to go get the planet that makes Gaia's Cradles, but we'll see what our opponent's up to. Who knows? You can build it a lot of different ways. It's a weird hand. Especially against that commander. I think I'd try for better. None of the busted stuff in that hand. There's Subtlety. That's busted. It's a free card that does a lot of good. If they pass with open mana, I'll peek. Okay, they're not passing with open mana. Should I peek? You know what? I'm going to peek anyway. We got a lot of instants here. So, Skateboard. Well, there you have it. They didn't want their bad keep exposed. And boy, was it ever. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Oh, you hate to see it. It's not like the keep was terrible. It had a lot going on. It's just that it had no removal. So I'm sure that they're like, there's no way they'll run their commander out on turn 2. And I'm like, hold on. Just give me a little peek and I'll know exactly what to do. Of course, they had a brainstorm. They could have had some secrets. And they had some cards I couldn't see in theory, but oh well. Some people just don't like blue. Some people play blue and don't like blue. Here we go. Our opponent might teach us something. They've probably played Katara longer than me. They have the avatar. So you see a guard approach and reasonable doubt are here. Peak is here. Seems good in a blue deck. All right, let's go. Love the Ice Age card sleeves. I should get those. And the snow-covered island, but the classic border, which I should also get. All right, show me. Is my Katara going to resolve? Tail's End. Wash away. Yeah, nope. Well, my Katara is not going to resolve. Eaten by piranhas. Okay, then. Well, can they do anything about Lockmare? Not really. There you go. That's why we run the other cheap cards. If they let that live, I get to draw a lot of cards. Now they can resolve their Katara here. That is a sus decision. But also if they tap out, I get to resolve my Katara. So it all depends what they want to do. They have re-hidden their hand information. I should have written it all down, my bad. I'm not a good Magic player anymore. I'm cooked. Let's be real. Pass, okay. I'm not even attacking. They had a Fairy Mastermind last I knew. Consider? Sure. They did keep. Maybe they needed the land. But they're passing back. I will draw. Yeah, it's getting strong over here. Hullbreaker Horror might be good in this matchup. Let's see what they got. Yeah, you got nothing. I knew it. I knew it the whole time. And no, we're not going to start a Katara fight. I can wait. Land. Let's start with cracking this. They have a tail's end. They might respond. They do not respond. I want the peak back. Seems like a weird take, but I'm doing it. You want to tail's end that? That would be funny. Oh, wow. I mean, you got me. You're good. Wow. What a... Okay. Let's see. It's that kind of game, huh? Now, if I activate this again, they'll probably go for Mastermind. Am I okay with that? At that point, they're tapped out. They have a Fairy Mastermind in play. I have a 4/5 Lockmare. I play a Katara, and I have all this counter magic, and all they did was draw one extra card? I mean, Fairy Mastermind is a scary card. I think I just wait. It is a tough card to deal with, and we are on the track to Hullbreaker Horror. That is most likely how we win. I can also resolve this Katara here most likely, so let's try it. It's that point in the game. There's the wash away. I will force spike your wash away. Will I? Because then I can stifle when they try to crack the fetch. And then what do they do? My counterspell shields will be down, but I'll still have UC a guard approach. Okay. Oh, they let it go? The soul read. Okay, they're going to try to take its abilities. Well, I'm still going to stifle you. Or am I? If they have less mana... Okay, yeah, we're still going to stifle. Land destruction, baby! I learned nothing from them. They were taught by me. Yes, of course. I mean, those are good blue cards. But you went up against the master. You didn't have Lockmare in your deck, did you? I mean, let's be real. This card was soloing. This card absolutely changed that game. Getting to get something down on turn 2, that then we play the waiting game, but we're the ones getting ahead, was huge.